The most dangerous roads in the US are not what you'd expect. We're pretty lucky in the US. We don't usually have collapsed roads or unintentional water crossings or roads that aren't even roads, more like narrow sidewalks with a death drop that you're expected to drive over. But the industrialized Western Hemisphere has a different kind of danger that motorcyclists still need to watch out for. The tree of shame on the tail of the dragon may be a bit misleading of the statistics, or the highest paved road in the US may trigger your fear of heights. But here are the 10 most dangerous roads in the US and how you can stay safe on them. Starting with number 10, the most dangerous US roads are US 41, I-80, I-70, and I-40. So every 100 miles on these roads, there's anywhere from 7 to 9 fatalities. Notice that US 41 is the only non-interstate highway in the top 10. And before you rule out speed as being the reason for these accidents, the most common type of motorcycle accidents are actually at intersections. That's going to be in town, often about 25 miles per hour. And US 41 in some sections has a speed limit of 25 miles per hour. So what's causing these deaths? More on that in a bit. The next few on the list are I-15, I-35, and I-75, with anywhere from 11 to 13 fatalities every 100 miles. The NHTSA listed I-35 as dangerous for a couple reasons. First, it runs through 3 heavily populated cities in Texas. Second, it's frequently used by 18-wheeler trucks, possibly causing more variations in speed among drivers and riders and low visibility spots. Although many of these roads are going through high traffic areas, in general, speed, rather than volume, is more frequently a cause for accidents. Next on the list are I-5 and I-20. I-5 runs through several major California counties, including Sacramento, LA, and high accident rate area San Diego County. It's also a popular highway for 18-wheelers as well. I-20 is one of the shorter highways but runs through many major cities. And after riding all around and across the US, I really can't help but wonder if city drivers are just more impatient drivers. And finally, the number 1 deadliest road in the US is I-95. Many of these accidents occurred in the Northeast in the winter, with less than ideal road conditions. A large portion of those accidents occur in Florida, which take a look at this list for some of the deadliest counties and just be extra careful there. If you now feel afraid to leave your house, it might surprise you to know that according to a study by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and a separate one by the Insurance Information Institute, the chances of you getting in a motorcycle accident are actually less than 1%. Compared to getting in a motorcycle accident, you're 7 times more likely to get cardiovascular disease, 20 times more likely to get injured working out, and about twice as likely to get cancer than get in a motorcycle accident. I go into more detail about accident data on my channel in this video if you want to check that out. By not speeding, getting a good night's rest, and not drinking and riding, you cut that 1% chance of getting in an accident even more by about half. Plus, you're on a bike. Highways are boring. Enjoy the view. That's what it's all about. We've covered dozens of beautiful roads here on this channel. You can start with some of the most scenic roads in the US right over here.